Hi, my name is Sue, and I'm going to show you today how to make pot holders. Here's a couple of different pot holders, different patterns. You can do a pattern, you can do whatever, but I'm going to do a red and white one today. It's nice and cheery. We have a little frame. I've counted out my, we're going to do two colors. Oops. The first thing we do, I counted them out. We're going to stretch them apart. We're going to take them, put it on one loop, on the other loop. We're going to do two of one color and two of the other. And we're going to go all the way across the loom like this. This is very easy. Some of you may remember this. I know I did this as a kid. My children grew up doing it. Now my grandchildren are doing it. Actually, I know a lot of older ladies who still do it. Like me, I have a bag just especially for my pot holders. They make great gifts. They last forever. If you've ever had one, you probably had one. My daughter's 40, and we have some when she was a little girl still. Now I'm finished. Looks like this. Now you're going to take it, and you're going to start on the other side, and I'm going to start with white. Whatever color you start with first on this particular one. Take it, take my white, and what I'm going to do is I'll show you with my hand, and we also have a little hook. It depends on what you like using. I'm going to take it, I'm going to go over the first loop, under the second, over, under, all the way across, over, under, get to a certain point, hook it on that first loop there, pull a little bit, over, under, okay, we've got our first one. Now we're going to take another white one. It's always two of one color, then two of the next. So now, here we started over. The second one, we're going to go under. So we go under. It's the exact opposite of the one before it. I'm going to hook it there. Under, over, so you go all the way across like this. Pretty soon, you get pretty fast at doing it. It's very relaxing, actually. So then I hook it on there. Now see how it's looped a little bit? I bring it down each time. Kind of make it straight across, like that. So I did two white, now I'm going to do two red. So we'll do it again. It's under here, so now I'm going to start over on the next one. Over, under, and I hook it on the very next loop. I mean, not loop, little peg there. Over, under, all the way across. Now the next time I do this, I'm going to show you with the hook. Did that, pull it down. It's easier if you just straighten it each time. Now if you want to use the hook, take this, I go under, over, going over two strands each time. So now I'm going to hook it on this side and start to pull it through. I'll put it there. At first, this takes a little getting used to, but it goes quick. Hook it on over here, pull it down. Okay, so now I did it all the way to the end. When you get to the end, it gets harder. It's hard to use a hook or your finger. So when you get to the last two, what I do, so the last was red, I'm going to do white. So this one has to go over. I pick up this one and go over the top and put it down. It's just easier to manually do this. Go over and under. Okay, the last one. So over, under, now we're finished on the loom. Now we need to take it off. This little kit comes with a crochet hook. So you go to the end, you put your crochet hook through your first loop there, pull it off. Go into your second loop, pull it off. You can see there's 2 loops here. Pull the first one over the top. Now go into the next one, pull it off. That first one on, pull it over, so you've got 1 left, and you just go all the way across like this. I'm going to show you something very important that I've learned that will prevent this from popping off your loom as you take off your potholder. When I'm about 1/4 of the way done, I grab one of these loops, stretch it out, and I put it back on the loom to secure it, and then just keep going. If you secure it like this, when you get to the last row, it will keep your potholder on the loom so it doesn't start popping off. When I was little, it would do that, and I never knew this little trick. Usually a 6-year-old and up can do this. If they're younger than 6, if you help them with it, they can do it also. So we got 1 more. Take it off, pull it through, and you just leave that loop like that. Now see, we're going to pop all these off. It comes off your loom, and then we're going to go back in, and we're going to pull these. And if you have any little strings, I just go back in with the scissors and clip them. You can press it flat. And there you have a little hook, a loop to hang it up with, and there's your potholder.